Hey, Kathy. Doing well. How are you? I've been at EXP since May of last year, I believe. Yeah, May of last year, May of 2022. Wow, it seems 2022 is last year. Yeah, May 22. So almost a year now. So yeah, loving it so far. It's been a great ride, and kind of wish I did it a little bit sooner, but we could talk about that as we go. So yeah. Okay, yeah. So, well, I was in the Marine Corps for a little while. I was in the Marine Corps in the from 2004 to 2008. After that, I kind of just had like side jobs here and there. Nothing really respectable, just trying to things is just trying to get just get me by. Kind of just struggled for a little while, and then I had a lot of friends. I'm originally from New Jersey. I lived in California pretty much all my life. And I had a lot of friends out there that were getting into real estate, being very successful. And I understand California is a totally different market, but I would see them living like through Instagram and Facebook and everything like that. Just see them living the life I wanted. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to take a stab at it. And then one day I actually saw an ad on like Craigslist or something that was like, um, get real estate classes or let me show you how to get into real estate school. And I was like, okay, let me respond to this. So I responded to it, ended up taking the courses, of course. And then from there, I joined Keller Williams Realty. And then, I mean, ever since I got into real estate, it's just been a wild ride. It's been good times. Been pretty successful in my first few years. I'll be at my starting my fifth year here in August. I was licensed in August of 2018. Um, Immediately getting into real estate, I just took off. I think I did very well for my first year, and I attribute that a lot to the people I had in my office, and we'll talk about some of them as well. I had a lot of people in my office at Keller Williams that just constantly put into me, and those people are pretty much all at EXP now. And one of the reasons I came over here, and I have different reasons for it, um, but um, but yeah, I mean like I said, it's just been a fun time, and kind of wishing that I made the move a little bit earlier, but everything happens in time. So, uh, yeah. So yeah, 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 absolutely. 100% correct. Yep. Yeah, absolutely. So, just like anybody, like I'm a very loyal person, and I mean, a lot of people are. A lot of people will get very comfortable where they are, but a lot of people only listen to what they're hearing from the inside, and anything that comes from the outside, they're going to tune out. And I was one of those people, absolutely. I mean, I attended events, I attended everything, everything that they wanted me to attend, and grateful for it, absolutely grateful. But when you're in there, all you hear is the negativity about other brokerages, and you have people from these brokerages reaching out to you. Like I had people from EXP reaching out to me every day, text messages, phone calls, everything like that, and it got annoying a little bit. It did get annoying, but the stuff they were saying, if I would have just maybe listened to them just a little bit instead of immediately just pushing it away and saying, nope, that's not what I want to do, then I'd probably be a lot better off right now. I mean, if I would have started here just a couple years before I started, even I mean, I came in 2022. If I would have started in, let's just say, 2020, um, financially, financially, I think I'd be very well off. Um, and you mentioned rev share, and you mentioned like different different ways to basically make income here, and that's not something that's really, I mean, that's not really something that's taught to you at other brokerage or even available to you at other brokerages. All a lot of other brokerages and myself, I was like, I got into real estate to do real estate. I didn't get into real estate to do recruiting, this, and this. But now that I look back, I mean, I'm still heavily active in real estate. I have a team. I have two agents on my team. I have an agent that's onboarding as we speak right now. Um, so I also had two other agents that onboarded last week that left EXP, and they came back under me as my sponsor, as a sponsor. So I mean, just the ways you can get income here are, it amazes me. Um, and I'm not here to speak bad about anything else, but I mean, when you're dealing with the difference between rev share and profit share, there's really no choice in the matter. Um, profit share basically, profit share basically is you're only gonna be successful off of what your that office is doing. So, but rev share, I mean, you want to bring these agents on, make them successful so that you can make money. So I see a lot of that. I see a lot of agents coming on and not just being left to themselves, because whoever brings them on wants them to make money, so that they keep kind of building up the ladder, if that makes sense. Yeah, 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 yep, hmm, yeah, absolutely, absolutely, yeah, yeah, Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Correct. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so absolutely, yeah. I listen to a lot of podcasts, and that particular one was talking about, not shutting off everything you hear from other brokerages. I listen to real estate podcasts all the time, and they were saying, hey, they were talking about how people fit into. Some person may fit into this particular brokerage or this one, whatever suits your needs better, whatever suits you better, because not everybody's a great fit for EXP. Not everybody's a great fit for Keller Williams, whatever it might be. But don't push those brokerages away just because you're not a good fit. Circumstances in your life may change where then it does become a good fit. So it's not always something that you should. It might not be a good fit for you now, but hey, don't push it away completely because you can come back to it. So with me, yeah, absolutely. Uh, I feel like I probably sabotaged a lot of things in my life because I had such a closed mind, because of my loyalties basically to where I was at. Um, and it's sad for me to look back and see like how many people tried to reach out to me and say, "Hey, Michael, you should really try this opportunity. It's been great. It's been great for me," and I just completely shut them out. And it's still sad. I posted that video and I posted something else recently about EXP's success, and I had a Keller Williams agent on there that commented on it or like laughed at it or something, and I'm just like, I was you. I was you at one time. So, and once again, not knocking Keller Williams. I love it. Keller Williams, great training, everything like that. But for me, so many more opportunities with EXP than I have there, um, and so many more. I see the future more in EXP than I do with anybody else. I don't see, and yeah, there's a lot of EXP teams that have offices and things like that. That's great. I get that, but to me, having offices, having that overhead, having all of that, that's just not the way of the future. And I mean, COVID tested that, and COVID proved that people are able to work from home and people can pull this off from home. So, and to me, COVID was probably a big booster in people coming to a place like EXP because they couldn't get that office support at the time. Um, so I mean, I'm not in an office at all. I used to when I was with Keller Williams, I was in an office every day, every day. Um, I was the productivity coach over there for a little while. I loved that office vibe, and that was one of the hardest things for me was breaking free of that. I actually was pretty scared when I jumped over because there were no offices. But now I see the access I have to everything. I mean, This morning, I went into the world and was talking to a South Carolina BIC about some questions I had. And literally about 10 minutes later, I was in the world again in the North Carolina broker room, and I had access to multiple brokers in charge, which was something that when I was not with EXP, I was told that that was not going to happen. I was told, how could you have one broker in charge for thousands of people? You're never going to have access to them. I was in and out of the world this morning in less than 10 minutes, and I had spoken to two brokers in charge about my issues. So these things that you hear, they're just false. A lot of them are just misleading. People passing on information that they're not positive about, or they're just hearing from other people. Don't listen to that. Go straight to your source. Ask people. Don't be afraid to ask people from EXP. If you come here and ask me questions, if somebody out here that's listening comes and asks me questions about EXP, I'm not going to send them 20 texts a day or anything like that saying, oh, hey, hopefully you liked our conversation, come over here and join us. No, I'm going to answer your questions, and I'm going to let my work speaks for itself. People are going to see my successes and be like, oh, I want a part of what he has. Let me see if I could get in. Let me think about EXP now. And that's what I like. I mean, I like basing my recruiting model off of the work that I'm doing, and that the successes that my team's accomplishing. And I feel that that's far better than any type of recruiting, is when people actually see your successes, and they want what you have. Yeah. 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 Yep. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. 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 Yep. No, I actually, so I'm covered by the VA. So yeah, but I've looked into it, and I know people that have EXP's health insurance. Yeah, great. I mean, that's excellent. I I don't know of many real estate companies that offer anything like that. So I mean, yeah, to have health insurance available to you, that's another thing. And that's, I mean, and you were just touching on it with your team, and how you join and you have 100, I think you said 190 people. And the support I get from here is absolutely, I mean, it's crazy. So I and me and you had talked about this before. I wasn't recruited to EXP. I wasn't recruited. I had a lot of people that wanted me to come to EXP, and I was just pushing them off. And it was me doing my own research into EXP that got me to say, hey, we need to make this move. Um, and, but the people that I know that are at are at EXP and that encouraged me to come here have been vital to my success and the support that they give me every day. So if there's a team, Reflections Realty Group. So Reflections Realty Group, we work with them pretty much hand in hand on everything. They have admins on their team. If I bring somebody on, their admin helps onboard. They help us with everything. So to me, that's amazing. I mean, and if I bring somebody on and then that person brings somebody on, they're all going to have my full support. I'm not just going to be here to bring them to EXP and just say you're on your own. I'm it's instantly to me like a state of mind like, okay, yeah, you're at EXP now. Let me begin mentoring you or let me help you in any way that I can because I feel that that's also that the support that I've got since I've come to EXP is that anybody who ever talked to me about coming to EXP has instantly become a mentor to me, including you. How many times do I reach out to you with questions? I mean, I'm texting Kathy all the time asking her questions, um, stuff I don't know or just to talk. It's just how it is. So so yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, 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 yep, yeah, huge deal. Yeah, 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 absolutely. Yep. Hmm. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hmm. Yeah, and I mean, that encourages me all the time to keep pushing too. I mean, when I was at that point where I was like, okay, I need my 20 transactions now. I've already capped. Now I need my 20 transactions. I mean, it pushed me harder just to just to go. I want those 20 transactions. I'm one of those people that just likes to have goals in front of them and just see them dwindle away. I mean, I love that. So seeing the opportunity to make all of that money back that I've put in, why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I do that? I mean, $16,000 right back into my stock, right back into stocks. Uh, I mean, it's a no brainer. It's a no brainer. Yeah. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. 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 Yep. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I mean, I've only been with EXP for less than a year now. It'll be a year. It'll be a year in May, my first year. And I mean, I've done extremely well. And I thought, I mean, despite the market challenges at the end of last year and interest rates the way they are, I mean, I feel like I've done extremely well. Adding another agent to my team, like I said, she's onboarding as we speak. So yeah, I mean, it's just being at EXP gives me. I feel like everything that EXP has to offer is just something that I can uh, give to my agents. I can offer to my agents to make their lives better and easier. Candy's on here. Candy Giller said, "What was the final straw that helped you make the decision?" Um, uh, Honestly, I mean, I had talked to Candy, Nancy, Jenna, Reflections Realty Group. But that wasn't really it. You know, there was just I was seeing a lot of things. I was kind of just there were things going on in the office I was at, different things like that. And I just kind of I really wanted to focus on my business and my business alone. When I was at Keller Williams, I was in the office a lot. I was helping a lot of newer agents. I was the productivity coach for a little bit of time. But I started to see my business kind of take a hit off of that because yeah, it's wonderful, absolutely wonderful helping other people. Absolutely wonderful. There's nothing better, no better feeling. But at the same time, I do need to worry about myself and my team. So I had to take a step back from that as well and kind of focus more on my team and the structure of my team. And when I started thinking about the things I need to do to make my team better, I realized that EXP just had more incentives incentives for my team as far as making more money, um, things like that. It was I was spending a lot of money on office fees, uh, stuff that really I didn't need. Spending a lot of money on that, also spending my time on helping other agents. Now at EXP, I am a certified mentor, so I'm still able to help those agents like I love doing, but I'm also able to focus on my team more and offer my team a lot more at EXP. I mean, I can tell them, hey, if you make this much, you can get this much money back. I mean, you didn't have that before. But basically, they were just paying their money into an office structure that was going to the owners, and in this company, you are an owner. So you're paying yourself. You're making money. So I mean, like I keep saying no brainer, and I'm going to use that word a lot when I'm talking about EXP now because it really is. It really is a no brainer. Another thing, I like Candy's question. I saw several big agents that I respect and I look up to all the time making the move. Um, I saw Andy Griesinger. He was with Keller Williams. He made the move to EXP. I saw Joe Carteret make the move to EXP. Tina Cole had made the move before that, probably a year or two before that. And when you start seeing these big agents who are very successful making moves to this other company, it, you can't help but wonder why they're doing it, and it helps you kind of dig a little and ask them questions why they did it. And then yeah, I like that, Nancy. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. So that's exactly right. But yeah, I mean, when you see the big agents making these moves, coming to EXP, uh, I mean, there's no better reason than to, I mean, you want to be as successful as you can be, and when you see them doing it, hey, maybe I need to look into this some more. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's awesome. I mean, it's awesome just getting a notification, getting an email saying, "Oh, this stock award has you have been awarded this stock award, or you've been awarded this." Like, you're like, sometimes I'm just looking at them like, where is this even coming from? Like, I'm getting these emails like, where is this even coming from? Like, and I have to look into it like, oh my God, that's more money in my pocket. Like, I don't even know what I did sometimes. So, yeah, I mean, it's a great feeling. I love it. Yeah, 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 yep, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. Eh, I mean, I've always been like that. Like, if I'm in something, I'm going in full speed. I'm diving right in. That's just my personality. That's what I'm gonna do. And I mean, that's a problem I have with loyalty. Like I said, because I dive into something and I'm just completely loyal right from the start. But yeah, with this, I mean, it's once again, and I'll say it again. I'll put it in the hashtag no brainer. EXP, no brainer. I'm happy to talk to anybody these days about it. I have people reaching out to me all the time. Had two agents, like I said, I think it was last week or the week before, that had left EXP, went to another company, contacted me and said, "Hey, Michael, we need to come back to EXP." So they signed right back on. People leave. That's fine. You leave. You want to go test the water somewhere else. But hey, more than likely, you're going to come back. So it's, yeah. Okay. Yeah. 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 I mean, let's sorry to cut you off. Speaking of Nancy, Nancy was an owner at a KXP office. I mean, we're KXP, yeah, a KW office. Um, Nancy was an owner. So, I mean, this is the thing. You see everybody from owners to multi-million dollar producers. Yeah, absolutely, Nancy. Absolutely, no doubt about that. Uh, but you see everybody you see everybody coming over, and I mean, it's a great opportunity. You have a great opportunity here. I'm happy to talk to anybody. Anybody that has questions. I'm not gonna sit here and actively try to recruit you or anything like that. I hope that my success speaks for itself, and you guys want some of what I'm doing, or want to learn how I'm doing what I'm doing. Happy to talk to anybody, and yeah, I mean, this has been great. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yeah. 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 Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. 100%, Steve. 100%. I mean, I heard it all, and I was talking about it, trying to say that before. Especially, I kept hearing that there was one broker in charge for all these people and stuff like that. I mean, a lot of misinformation that I helped spread. Unfortunately, I did. I mean, a lot of misinformation I helped spread, and I mean, just for me, uh, getting the truth out there now is the best I can do. Just trying to inform people of what I've learned and the misinformation that I heard. Uh, I mean, none of it was true. That video that I shared, I said it. It was a lie. A lot of that stuff is a lie. A lot of that stuff is just people talking um, out of hearsay or whatever it might be. People just not being aware. But you can't say it enough. Do your own research on these things. Do your own research. Open up. Don't have a closed mind, and you will thank me. You will thank Kathy. You'll thank whoever that EXP agent that has been talking to you. You will thank them later for all the opportunities that are going to open up for you. Yeah. No, I mean, I really appreciate you having me on here. Happy to do it again anytime. If anybody is interested in EXP or just setting the record straight on things, if you guys have questions or you've heard things, I'm happy to answer anything. You guys could add me on Facebook. I think Kathy added my phone number on here. I'm happy to answer any questions anybody has. And I still don't know it all. Like I said, I've only been doing this a year. I call Kathy for everything. If any questions I have, I call Kathy, and Kathy doesn't know it all. Kathy has said, "Hey, let me reach out to somebody," but we'll try to get you the best answer we can. And we definitely look forward to helping anybody become successful in this business. No, not at all. Exactly. Yeah. Yep. I agree. Thanks, Captain. I appreciate you.